Rhett and Link are two of my favorite YouTube entertainers. I think that's what their website calls them. Um, and they host Good Mythical Morning. If you don't know, Good Mythical Morning is a daily show. 5 days a week. On Saturday, they're guests on another show, and they don't do one on Sunday. I don't think one of their other channels. They have several. They have a couple of channels. Anyway, they're doing a three-part taste test this week called the worst Halloween candy taste test, or just worst candy, basically, because they're not all things you get in your Halloween box and bag. Um, I felt the call to do a video on it because even though there are only 2 days, I mean the third day is going to be on Halloween. It's going to be tomorrow. So, but they've already tasted all the candy because they're doing. I don't know what the brackets are called, but they do 8 yesterday. They did 8 today, and the worst ones, the losers move on. So tomorrow it'll be two, and I don't. Math is just because it's related to sports. That's why the math is confusing to me because it's sports bracket like. Um, but I wanted to do a video because some of the things the ones that one is the worst candy in the groupings. I really like, and I wrote them down. Banana Laffy Taffy, good. But they are hard to remove from the package. The individual ones, they used to, and I haven't seen them in a while. They were bigger squares, like that big, and they were easier to remove the paper. Now paper is really hard to remove. That's a big complaint I have. But I like the taste of them. Hot tamales, eat them by the handfuls. My parents and I buy them a lot. My parents buy them. Okay, when I get because they've been giving me rides home a lot, and I'll get in the car and they'll have a box every time I get in the car. The last like 2.5 months, there are boxes of hot tamales in the front seat, and because they eat a lot of them, and it's one of my favorite cinnamon candies. Really. Necco wafers, they didn't like. Rhett said they didn't like because they're so chalky and they're harder than they expected. I don't know that that's one of my favorites. I mean, I don't know if I had them a lot, but they look really good. And they remind me of the conversation hearts because they're really chalky. Conversation hearts. I mean, the original ones were chalkier, and I think Necco, the company Necco, actually made conversation hearts first, if I remember right. I didn't have conversation hearts this year. I didn't actually buy any candy on Valentine's Day, except for chocolate for my family. But I like them. So I think I'd like Necco wafers. I've never, I mean, they voted it one of the worst to move on, but I'd like to try them. Dots. That's the next thing. Love dots. They're jelly bean like because they're chewy. It's called gumdrop like. Maybe dots are gumdrop. I don't know if they're the same thing or not, but I love dots. I used to have little boxes. I'd buy the little boxes that were bites. I would have like 8 or 9 in there. I'd have these little boxes. I remember. I have memories of dots. I like dots. Candy corn. they voted to move on too. That's one of the worst. I like candy corn a lot. I can overdo it. Most candies, I can overdo it. So I gotta. If I get a bag of them, I'll just keep eating them and keep eating them until I eat the whole bag, and it's not good for me. And it's just, whew, they're too much. But I like them a lot. Um, in small doses, I should say. When a lot, I probably don't like as much. But they also had the fall mix. That was in their little worst list. But the candy corn, I mean, they came out a few years ago with the fall mix or harvest mix, I think is what Brooks called it, which was actually candy corn and little pumpkins the pumpkins were orange with little green tops, and the candy corns were, I think, brown, orange, and white instead of the yellow. Uh, they taste like candy corn from my sensibilities. I don't know, maybe they were supposed to be something because Whoppers were on the list. I like Whoppers. Circus peanuts are one of my favorites. They said because they pulled up. Redley had information. I guess they looked at bottom line or something, and they got all this information. Circus peanuts are banana flavored because of the banana oil accident. I'm thinking, I don't know that it's banana flavored. They dissolve. It's like gum that you can't chew because it dissolves. I love them. Atomic Fireballs was the last one on the list that really stuck out to me because I love Atomic Fireballs. They used to be bigger. I remember in grade school, we'd buy an Atomic Fireball for 50 cents, and they were really popular in grade school. Somebody sold them at school. I think the cafeteria ladies, that was kind of their fundraiser. We'd buy them. They'd buy them and they'd sell them individually, which I think is technically illegal, but they do it. And love Fireballs. They're a little bit smaller now. And Rhett and Link said they're one of the worst, but I think my dinner's about ready, so I've got to end this stream.